Assalamu alaikum students. This is second video for differentiation. In the first video, I explained the theory and the rules for doing questions of this topic. Now in this second video, I'll be doing these two questions. The topic is, as you know, it's differentiation, and I'm doing these questions as I have discussed that in the first video. These questions are done for IGCSE mathematics. IGCSE math. Okay, this topic has been introduced there in the syllabus, so I'm doing this for all your students, O level mathematics. Now see the first question. The first question says, for the curve y is equal to x squared plus 4x plus 10, work out dy dx. Now the first part is just finding dy dx. See, the first part is the function is given to you here. It's x squared plus 4x plus 10, and the first thing we are finding dy dx. Now I'm just writing here the rules which I have discussed with you in the previous lessons. The first rule was y is equal to x power n. So if you remember, I told you dy dx will be what? Will be n x power n minus 1. This is the first case. If we have a question like this, then we will do this way. Second thing I told you there, the second case was this one. If y is equal to 5 x 4, then derivative will be dy dx. 5 into power will come to the coefficient, and x, the power will be reduced by 1, so it becomes 20 x power 3. That is the second thing I discussed in the previous video. The third thing I did there was this one. If we have a case like this, let's say a constant and x, so if you are finding derivative, you are doing this, just 9 will come here. If there is y is equal to constant x, then derivative will become only the constant c. Now the fourth case, in the last case, which can come to us in exam, is this one. Y is equal to any constant, so derivative will become dy dx is equal to 0. So these four things I will discuss in the previous video. Okay, I discussed these four again just to remind you, and now I'm doing question, so I will be erasing them. If you want to copy them, please quickly copy them, because I'm going to erase them. Okay, now let me erase them. And similarly here I'm erasing these parts. Now let's do the first question. I'm erasing the second question, I'll bring it back later. Let me first do the first. What's happening here? The first question. Now the first question, as you see, is saying work out dy dx. So y is equal to, y is given, y is equal to x square plus 4x plus 10. Now how to get the derivative? Work out dy dx. How to get dy dx? Dy dx is 2x plus 4, which according to the rule, see, I said this thing just few seconds earlier, so it becomes dy dx is equal to n x power n minus 1. The same thing I'm doing here. See, the same thing I'm doing here. 2 into 2 power x power 2 minus 1 I did here. And then I said if there's a constant y is equal to constant x, you will get dy dx is equal to only c. So here see, this is 4x, so derivative is coming 4. And then I said if y is equal to constant, then dy dx becomes 0. So here see, it's becoming 0. No need to write 0 there, but if you want to write there, you can write it. It's not making any problem. So the result is 2x plus 4. That is the dy dx we got. The first part is done. Now second part. Solve the equation dy dx equal to 0 and thus find the coordinates of the turning point. Look, I have told you about a turning point. See, if this is the curve, this point is, see, I'm coming down, I'm coming down, I'm coming down, then I'm moving up. After this point, I'm moving up, I'm moving up, I'm moving up. So this is the turning point. This point is also called stationary point. This point is sometimes called maximum. No, this point is minimum. Okay, this one is minimum point. Minimum point. Yes, if the situation is this one, if parabola is opening down, then again that's the turning point, TP for turning point, and stationary point also, SP for stationary point. Also, this is called maximum point. Now, they say find turning points. Remember, turning point we can find very easily. Part B. I'm just making a small line here just to make it just to differentiate both parts. Part B. For turning point, they say solve dy dx equal to 0. So first of all, write dy dx here, which is what? Which is 2x plus 4. Now they say solve dy dx equal to 0. So dy dx equal to 0 means 2x. This implies, or this means 2x plus 4 equal to 0. Now if 2x plus 4 is equal to 0, straight, yeah, then we get 2x is equal to minus 4 and x is equal to what? Minus 2. So this is the x value. Now how to get the y value? For y value, see here I'm doing with this black color. Y is equal to, what is the function here? Function is y is equal to x square plus 4x plus 10. So to get y, put the value of x here, minus 2 whole square plus 4 into minus 2 and plus 10. Result becomes 4 minus 8 plus 10. So answer is 14 minus, see, x square is x value is minus 2. Minus 2 whole square is 4 and 4 into minus 2 is 8. So minus 8, 4 minus 8 plus 10 is 14 minus 8, which is what? Which is 6. So the turning point, the coordinates of turning point, see, I'm writing here. I'm writing here coordinates of turning point. Turning point coordinates, they are minus 2 and 6. I hope it's clear to all students. I hope it's clear to all students. Now you can see the video again, and I hope it will be very much easy for you to understand this question. Okay, now I'm going to second question, but before going to second question, I will raise this question. Let me drink some water. Okay, second question. For second question, I will erase this question number 1. Now second question, they say that question 2 is y is equal to x square plus 2x minus 8. Okay, part A. What is part A? Part A is work out dy dx. That's very simple thing. Let's do dy dx. How to get dy dx? Dy dx becomes, look, power is 2 here, so power 2 comes here, then power 2 minus 1. That is the first thing. Then the second thing, it becomes 2, and the third term, it's becoming 0. So dy dx becomes 2x plus 2. That's good. That's the result for dy dx. Now again they say solve the equation. They say solve the equation dy dx equal to 0 and this, and then find the coordinates of the turning point. Okay, very simple. First part is already done. So dy dx is equal to 2x plus 2 with us. For, see, for turning point, they say solve dy dx equal to 0. So 2x plus 2 equal, because you know the value of dy dx is 2x plus 2. If we say dy dx equal to 0, then it means 2x plus 2 equal to 0. So let's solve this thing. 2x is equal to minus 2, and dividing by x we got minus 1. So that is the x coordinate of x coordinate for the turning point. So turning point TP, x value is minus 1. What is the y value? For y, we have the equation x square plus 2x minus 8. Put the value of y here, minus 1 square and 2 minus 1 minus 8. So my 1 here, minus 2 minus 8. The result is minus 9. So turning point becomes minus 1 and minus 9. That's the result. Now let's go to question number, let's solve question 3. Question 3 is saying for the curve y is equal to, for the curve y is equal to 15 plus 6x minus x square. Solve dy dx equal to 0. Solve part A is solve dy dx equal to 0. Now very simple. First of all, find dy dx. Dy dx becomes, see, this is y, so dy dx becoming okay, one thing, one instructions to all my students, I always say to them, first arrange the question in order, or first bring the question to order. So this is not in order, so bring it to order. Y is equal to minus x square plus 6x and plus 15. Now how to get the dy dx? Dy dx becomes minus 2x2 minus 1, because power will come to the coefficient and power will reduce by 1, and plus 6 and plus 0. So dy dx becomes minus 2x1 and plus 6 are minus 2x plus 6. That's a derivative. Now second thing, just find the maximum value of y. Okay, I want to take you a little bit, I will say I want to take you back to the to quadratics. Okay, quadratics are quadratic formula or quadratic expression. You remember in I'm writing here quadratic expressions. They are y is equal to 5x square plus 6x plus 9. This is quadratic equation now. So if you remember, we discussed this thing, I taught this thing to you, that the graph of this equation, the graph of this thing is coming this way. It's opening up, and this depends on the value of this coefficient of x square. If coefficient of x square, which is what, which is a x square plus b x plus c in general, so if a is greater than 0, then parabola opens up, and if a is less than 0, then parabola opens down this way. And in this case, this will be minus 5x square plus 6x plus 9. This work we have done. Okay, in previous lessons we have done this work. So like teachers have taught this thing to you, and you know this thing, that in quadratics there are two possibilities for the graph, or the shape of the graph can be in two ways. One way is it will be opening up, and the other way is it will be opening down. If it's opening up, this point is called minimum point. This is called minimum point. If it's opening down, this point is called maximum point. Now you see here, this number is what? This number is minus 1. So minus 1 is the coefficient of x square, which is less than 0. It means parabola is opening down, and they are asking about the maximum or minimum point. Okay, I told you this maximum point. See, there are three names. There are three names which can be used. See, turning point, stationary point. Okay, turning point same, stationary point and turning point, they both are same. And sometimes these turning points and stationary points, sometime I'm writing here some sometimes these turning points or stationary points are also called minimum point and maximum point. Sometimes they are called minimum point, sometimes called maximum or minimum points, and it depends on the shape. So in this shape, this point is called maximum point. Now the rule is same for finding stationary point. I'm writing here this, please remember this statement. Okay, for finding turning point, TP for turning point, stationary point, maximum or minimum point, make dy dx equal to 0. So this will give us the maximum point or the minimum point. Okay, so you know, all this explanation I have given to you just for understanding this thing. Okay, this is not part of the question. All these things I wrote here, these things are basically the theory for understanding how to get the maximum point, how to get the minimum point, how to get the stationary point, and how to get turning point. In this question they say now I'm coming to the question, I'm coming back to the question. They say find the maximum value of y. So it's very simple. To get the maximum value of y, maximum value of y, put dy dx 0, dy dx 0, so it gives us minus 2x plus 6 0. So it gives us x is equal to what? X is equal to 3. Now if x is equal to what? If x is 3, then y will be what? Y is 15 plus 6x minus x square. So put the value here, 15 plus 6 into 3 and minus 3 square. So 15 plus 18 minus 9. What's the value of y? So the point is, we can call this maximum point. Maximum point becomes maximum point. This becomes 3 and 25 plus 9 is 20. 15 plus 9 is 24. So that's the result for maximum point. In this case, parabola is since opening down. That's why we find maximum point this way. Okay, that's the result for finding the maximum point. Now these 3 questions done. I hope you understand these 3 questions. Inshallah, in the next video I'll be doing some more questions for your understanding. Okay, so wait for that video, and please watch these videos till end, and write your comments there. If you want something from me, so then please write those things there in the comment section, and share these videos with your friends, and subscribe this channel so that you get the new videos which I'm making for you people. And these videos are made just to provide you extra support in these COVID-19 days when schools are off. So every school administration and teachers are working hard to help you people. So this is just an extra help. Okay, Allah Hafiz.